Hey everybody, how you doing? We are so sorry. I'm so sorry for the delay. We had some technical difficulties, but let me tell you, it must gonna be a good conversation because the devil been busy. I tell you, trying to get all in the technologicals and stuff. But anyway, we are here, you all. We are ready to share. We are ready to help one another. I'm telling you, I'm excited about this conversation. So I hope you guys are excited as well. As we said, in the honor of sexual assault awareness, we're going to be talking and having some good conversation, having some provocative conversation that is well needed, especially in this day and time with all the violence and things that are going on in the world. We definitely have to stay ready. Okay. We definitely got to get informed and we definitely have to shed light really on what's going on. Like I said, what you got to shed light on what's going on. We got to talk about it because if we don't talk about it, people don't even, I'll say that people don't think it exists, but people really don't hold like a lot of value to it. And so when we talk about sexual assault awareness, it means a lot to me. Me personally have gone through it several times, and we'll be talking about that a little later on in our conversation today. But we want to hold a space, and so today is going to be it's going to be some serious conversation. It's going to be some laughter as well, and it's going to be some information presented as well. But we want to just hold the space to be safe, and so people who want to share, if you want to post in the comments like your own experiences or, a friend experiences, whatever, maybe someone you heard, someone you witnessed yourself. So many people have witnessed sexual assault and they don't speak out on it or they don't get involved. Some people say, I don't want to get involved. And, we get into all of that, like what's safe to get involved in, what's not safe. But if you want to share, I want to let everybody know this is a safe space to share. This is a safe space to express, even if you like feeling somebody's comment, if you feeling somebody's statement, like let's talk about it, So don't feel ashamed. Don't feel like hold on one second. Just want to make sure. So like I said, don't feel ashamed. I'm sorry. Don't feel ashamed. Don't feel like you cannot um, be safe in this space. So that's why I said safe space. So anyway, we love everybody here. Trust me, I work hard to promote a very positive platform of positivity, of love, of respect. So let's respect everybody, even if somebody is voicing an opinion that is different than your own. Let's respect the comments. Let's respect what's being said by either me or our guest speaker that will be on today. Please, 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 again, let's keep this space safe. Let's keep it positive. So I want to also share with you guys. We're gonna be talking, so stay tuned. We got some surprises, okay? Okay, so stay tuned. We have some surprise announcements. We have some surprise announcements. Okay, okay, okay. So, anyways, I want you guys to stay tuned. Stay tuned to the very end. Like, stick with us. It's not going to be a long conversation, but stick with us and show us support and definitely comment, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Please do. Because it doesn't take much to support someone, Really, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook. And so many people is like, oh, Vanessa, I want to support you. I want to support you. I want to let you know that you can support so very easily by just liking, subscribing, sharing, and watching my videos in its entirety. I'm trying to get to that 1,000 subscribers or more, Hey, God be willing, let's go. And of course, 4,000 watch hours is so many watch hours. But if you could watch my videos in its entirety, then you can help towards that. Anyways, I'm grateful and I'm thankful. I want to thank the 100 and I believe is 55, 65, 55. I gotta see where I'm at. Subscribers, I want to thank you so much, each and every last one of you. Okay. All of y'all. I love y'all. Please continue to support. Trust me, we have nothing but goodness ahead. Goodness ahead. I tell you, I'm excited. Again, after this announcement, I have to share some news with you all about what's coming up next. But trust me, you're going to see more content from me. You're going to see more guest speakers from me and others. You're going to hear more topics. So please stay tuned. Please stay faithful. These VIP conversations are monthly. So please make sure you tune in monthly. I always mostly put flyers in, especially on my Instagram, my Facebook. I also add them to my YouTube videos for the week. So I normally like add in a flyer to whatever I got, planned for that week. So I hope you guys are subscribing and watching the videos. Also, I know I'm kind of like doing announcements right now, but I want to share with you all that, also, that's what it was I wanted to get to. Any suggestions that you guys have for my page, please feel free to let me know things that you want me to do. Mukbangs, my mukbangs are coming back, y'all. So are there any mukbangs you guys want to see me do? That's cool. I'm doing fashion. I'm getting ready to start that soon, where I'll be showing you guys how pairing clothing, where I shop, like sizing and all that such. So please stay tuned for that. And if there's anything else that you guys want me to share, please let me know, because I am definitely about seeing about what you guys want to see me do. If there are any topics, especially like with these VIP conversations, if any topics that you feel passionate about and you like, hey, I want to see you guys talk about this. I want to hear Vanessa and Purpose really dig deep into this topic and maybe invite some guest speakers, or you yourself as a speaker, like definitely hit me up. If you go on my website at vanessaandpurpose.com, you click on the contact us and you will get the information on how to contact me. But generally it is vanessaandpurpose@gmail.com. So if you email me and say, hey, I'm interested in being a topic speaker, or I'm interested in this certain topic, just let me know. You can also hit me on Instagram. You can also hit me on Twitter and on Facebook. Oh, and on TikTok. So I'll be getting my dance on. Anyways, I'm being goofy now. But anyways, I wanted to open up and just waiting patiently for my guest speaker to join me, and she will be on in just a moment. Like I said, you guys, please forgive us. We had some technical difficulties, and it's been crazy. Like, we normally don't have them, but at this time, it happens. It happens in this technological world. It happens. And so I want us to just stay focused. Stay focused that we're here for a purpose, okay? Because definitely when things don't always work out the way you want them to work out, but guess what? You just keep on trying and keep on pushing. And trust me, I love it. I don't mind it. I'm like, okay, that's how we're gonna do it. Guess what? I'm gonna keep rolling with the punches. So anyways, I'm just waiting 1 second for the speaker to join me, and we're gonna get started. So and I'm looking off to the side because you guys know I want to make sure that I'm interacting with you guys. So if you guys have any comments or any questions, please make sure to put them in the comment box, and I will be reading them. So I'm hoping that I can read them and while I am on live. So Again, I thank each and every last one of you for joining me. Or those that are catching this on the replay. Hey. Hey, guess what? Your support is needed. Watch this video in its entirety. Love you. No. Anyways, but like I said, if you're here now, coming later, watching it at the replay, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Every bit of support helps. Trust me, there is no little bit support, no mix. There's just support. Please, just support. And you can do that ever so easily by watching, subscribing, liking, and sharing. Hey, we'll make that little ditty from my videos. But anyways, so let me start with talking a little bit about sexual assault awareness and why it's so important as we wait on the speaker. So I want to, so many people, especially young people, have experienced sexual assault, and a lot of them don't even know what sexual assault looks like. Okay. So I know people feel like, oh, it's rape. Oh, it's a lot of times people just put in the category of rape. Or I don't want to say, sometimes they put in the category of domestic violence, which it can intersect with domestic violence. So I don't want to discredit that. It can intersect, but a sexual assault is alone an assault, and domestic violence is alone domestic violence. But it can intersect. So sexual assault is not just like very violent assaults that you would see like rape and things of that nature, but it is also when you are touched unwantedly. So you did not invite nobody into your space of your body. You didn't invite nobody. You didn't give consent. These are words that we talk about, consent. But it also can be verbal. I know. People don't think that sexual assault can be verbal, but it can be. It is when you are, especially when you're commenting on somebody's physique in a very unwanted way of words, time. I mean, that person did not invite these comments. You were just saying it. Guess what? That is sexual assault. That's a form of sexual assault. And so we want to be careful that, people are not just categorizing sexual assault as something like, oh, it has to be big and violent and all of that. No, it is even these little smaller things that people tend to do, and they don't know that it's assault. So complimenting, not saying complimenting, I want to say like addressing someone and their physique. Like I've gotten it, like they say, I don't curse, but dang girl, you got a big old butt, stuff like that. That's a form of assault. That doesn't make me as a woman feel sexy to you. I feel offended, and I feel now more aware of that you're watching me, and I could feel fear. I could feel fear. And that's the thing. Like that's when you really know, like that's assaultive. That's assaultive with your words. So I want to just talk about that a bit. Also, things that people tend to do that they don't think is sexual assault is touching someone in a joking manner. So, and the reason why I'm saying, because sometimes we get the touching. Okay, if you touch my breast, if you touch my butt, if you touch my private, and I don't want that, people can kind of get that part, but some people don't get it. So we're gonna talk about that too. But a part that I want to illustrate, some people do it in a joking manner. Like a friend I've had talked with different people and friends, and I've seen people say, "Oh yeah, girl," walk up to your friend, her breast, "Oh, your breast is getting big," and will actually touch and will actually feel, or popping on the butt unwantedly, or grabbing somebody's breast and you haven't been invited or consented to even do that. Guess what? That is sexual assault. I know. Take a moment, because you people understand, people who are actually friends with one another can also commit sexual assault. So it's not just, oh, it's a stranger, or somebody I don't know, or it's somebody I don't care for, I don't like. especially the guy that's been trying to get with me forever. He come up and touching my butt. Yes, that's sexual assault, but it doesn't always come from people like that. It can come from family, friends, people you hang with, people you gonna forgive even after they do it, or people who you may just let slide because you're like, well, that's my homie, right? But that's not okay. That is sexual assault. So for your homeboy, homegirl to come up and smack you on the butt, girl, your butt show getting big, or oh boy, that thing so is soft. That is a form of sexual assault. So family, friends, relatives, whoever you are, do not feel like it's okay to like invite yourself to assault even a friend or a family member without their consent. They ain't say, "Oh yeah, hit it." Now they be like, "Hey, back it on up, let me smack." Smacking. You be like, "Yeah, smack my booty." That's a whole nother talk, whole nother topic. Okay, we ain't talking about that. We talking about when it is unconsented, unwanted, and a lot of times it comes as a surprise. People don't know when you coming out. You just come out of nowhere and you just like, "Oh yeah, pop." You're like, "What the heck? Really? Really?" Like you don't even know. And some people don't even express it because again, that's their friend or their family member, and you don't even know that you actually offended your friend or family member by the action that you did. And you also may have caused them a bit of like duress or stress or even like fear, you know. And like I said, people don't say it because they're like, "Oh, that's my family member, that's my cousin, that's my homie, that's my friend." So I kind of don't, I don't want you guys to feel like, sexual assault is just this huge, oh, it's just this big old thing. If you raping, if you just after somebody like, "Hey girl," it could be those joking, jovial, party time, "Hey girl, smack on the butt. Hey girl, the breath. Hey guy, let's talk about that a little bit, right?" Sexual assault can also be done to a man. Thank you. Thank you so much. But it can be done to a man as well. So people smacking on guys' butt, smacking on guys. Oh my God, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it, y'all. The gray sweatsuit season, okay? The gray sweatpants season, right? So of course it's like this whole thing that's said around, men who wearing a gray sweatsuit and the formulation of their male part is kind of showing a little bit in this gray sweatsuit. It's not okay for us women or males or whoever. It's not okay for nobody to come up and like grab that person's genitalia and be like, "Wow, I see what you," or even to even verbalize what you're looking at, right? So again, going back to consent, going back to wanted, going back to these things, to even look at somebody and be like, yeah, oh, you show, I see how you swinging, or I see how you doing, I see how you showing, you know what I mean, of somebody's private areas, and so just we have to be careful. We have to be careful. A lot of times, yeah, I'm telling you, and a lot of time as women, we get away with it. And I know some men that'll be like, "Yeah, how's a woman?" Oh my God. Matter of fact, I think it was a video that went viral where it showed these two women like talking about these guys, and it showed them like touching the guy, but touching the guy's arms, like, "Oh, you so," oh, and they didn't know. They didn't know. I think they were coming like from a gas station or something of the sort, or the liquor store, and they didn't even know these women, but the women came and was like, "Oh, you fine, oh, you sexy," and they just started going in. They touched the guy's muscle, and the guy was looking and looking, and like a lot of times, men don't report these things, but he was offended, and I think he released like a video after the fact, like just saying like he was totally offended by being touched unwantedly by some strange women. So it's not just women being touched by men and vice versa. It happens in LGBTQ communities where people, but it's being touched unwantedly, without consent. These are the things that you really have to pay attention to. So even if you want to grab your homie's butt, grab your homegirl's tit, just ask her. Be like, "Girl, can I touch your?" I mean, for real. Or guy, or the girl, the guy, got it. Whoever, just ask for consent. It doesn't take nothing but a second to ask for consent, and that keeps the person feeling like very positive. That keeps them feeling safe around you. Like, people don't understand, like, that person may not feel safe around you. They may not feel safe getting undressed or dressed in front of you anymore. If they feel like you're going to violate them or touch them or comment on some part of them without their consent. So I know this is a lot of information, but I just want you guys to just kind of get the basics. And that's like, ask for consent before you touch or comment on anybody's body parts. Okay. Just, I know, I know we are, some people feel like that's doing too much, but we are in that damn time. We are where people are more knowledgeable. Like, hey, I feel offended when you touch me without wanted. I feel offended when you are commenting on my body part and I don't want to be commenting that way. So yeah, stay aware of that. And then, oh, let me get a drink. Let me get my sip. This is Sutter Home. I wasn't able to get the brand that I wanted to get, and that's this black owned winery, Brown, I believe, but I'll be getting it from BevMo next week for the next month video. But anyway, this is good old Sutter Home. You can't go wrong, right? But anyways, I want to talk about, like, let's normalize having that conversation. So a lot of people don't normalize that conversation. They like, oh, that's okay. That's the homie. That's the homegirl. But it's okay. Like, we really have to normalize, because guess what? Now, when we talk about those acts done by strangers, okay, make the connection, you almost feel like, again, the same way. Oh, that's okay. Oh, I don't want no beef with that person. I don't even know them, so I'm not gonna say nothing. I know they touched me and I didn't want to be touched like that. I know they said this about my body and I didn't want that, but I'm not gonna say nothing. And so doing it with friends and family and not speaking up or being an advocate for yourself, even with people who you might feel more comfortable with saying it to, can really debilitate you when it comes time when you have to say it to someone who's a stranger, right? And then there's already some level of fear, depending on where you are, where you coming from, like, and I'm saying where you coming from, like within the vicinity. And I'm gonna talk more about this as I talk about my experiences with sexual assault, because sometimes it's where I was at, who was with me or not with me, what location was I, what I mean? All that plays a part, because if it's at night, you're not with anybody, it definitely takes on a different energy, where if you were in the daytime on the public with a bunch of people, who can say something to help you. And again, that's why I was talking about people being advocates, and why this is important to talk about, because some of us that's out here, it may not have been done to us, but we may have seen someone, and we may still see someone be sexually assaulted. And it would be nice to just step in and say, hey, brother, hey, sister, like, that's inappropriate. Like, it's, like, don't do that to the brother. Don't do that to the sister. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that to that person. Let's find another way, especially if guys trying to holler or girls trying to holler, like those women that was trying to holler or become or whatever they was trying to do to their young man when he was at the gas station. They might have been trying to holler at him and get with him, but they did it in the wrong manner. They did it in a way that made him feel really uncomfortable. Like, now I can't even look at you and be like, oh yeah, I'm trying to get your number. Now I'm just like, no, get away from me, because you violating my body. So the same thing from men and women, because when people try to talk to people, sometimes, and maybe it's just, like I said, maybe it's where the person is at, but at all times, in all situations, whether you at the club, whether you at the bus stop, or whether you at the park, guess what? You should always ask for consent. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, people get so comfortable. You get so, because you think it's cute, and you think it's about, oh yeah, I'm trying to holler at that girl, I'm trying to holler at that guy, but it's not cute. It's not cute. It's not nice. And actually, you are probably making them scared of you. Really. I mean, to be completely honest, you're probably making them scared of you. So anyways, so some of I'm gonna share while we wait, and some of that in what was that, last year? Like right before the pandemic. I shared it on my IG. I shared it on my Facebook as well. Not on my business page, on my personal page, but I shared it on my IG, which is also my personal and business page. Um, and I talked about my experience in being sexually assaulted at BART train. So those of you that's not from the Bay Area, our BART train is it's called Bay Area Rapid Transit. That's what it's called, BART. And it's our train service, our public transportation that takes us from, one city to the next and all of that. And in between, you can catch a bus or whatever, but it's like a rapid, it's a Bay Area rapid transportation because it takes you from point to point very fast. Yeah. So we got that part. But what about when it starts off nice, then turns creepy? That's awkward, especially in a closed area. Yeah. So that's my thing too. That's what I was talking about. Thank you. I think it's Andrea. Thank you so much for sharing. And the Adina Hicks. All right. Yeah. So when you're especially when you're walking around, yeah, a guy may holler, a girl may holler and be like, "Hey, what's up? Hey, cutie. Hey, and you may turn around. That person may be a looker. You may be like, let me see what he's talking about, right? And then you start off cool, and then it start getting into, yeah, what stopped me was that booty, man, because it's hella big and da da da. You like, okay, see, it just turned. Now I'm booping you. I'm doing that because you didn't went from we was cool to now it's been like it's getting that disrespectful. And guess what? Women, I know, and I know you feel it more. And I'm speaking to women. I'm saying that more because because I'm a woman, one, and then because I just know a lot of us deal with sexual assault on the daily. But I also understand and know that men also experience it, and it's just not reported, it's not spoken about as freely. So I want to give you guys respect in this space as well. But as a woman, like that's how, like when you get those cat calls, or you can be like, dang it, like it's so disrespectful, that cat caller and that talking all like, hey, what's up, big booty, and what's up, big titty girl, all that kind of stuff. Like it's crazy, right? And so it's crazy. Like just say, hey, what's up, lady, or let's say, hey, sweetie, or hey, Miss Lady, can I get your name? Get your name, get my name. Cause I even call them my name. I love my name. Trust me. Say my name. But yeah. And I'm like, just call me my name. And then that way you can get my attention, and then we don't have to deal with the extra awkwardness because you're getting all weird. But yeah, especially in closed areas, and I'm glad she mentioned that. In closed areas, our fear level automatically starts heightening. And in dark areas, and in areas where you don't see a lot of people around. So I get that. Like especially, I wish some people would be aware of when they start hollering at a girl where they are, and understand that a girl or guy, that person may start feeling a little bit of fear if you are trying to get their attention and it's late at night, it's dark, maybe y'all both got off the bus or the BART or a train or a public, whatever little train service in your local area. I wish people really kind of kept that in their mind, because then that way I think it would help guide the conversation. Because that person may be honestly just trying to get to know you, but you like, okay, it's dark, this person by themselves, they may not take me kind of catcalling or saying something like, hey, whatever, in a very good way. So let me lower my voice. I don't know. Let me just come at them a little bit. Hey, how you doing, sweetie? I really want to get to know you. What's your name? Can I get your number? Call you later. I know it's late. I know you're headed somewhere. You know what I mean? Just to kind of be like, I don't want to take up a lot of your time. I know you got somewhere to go. I think that too will help with the awkwardness and help with the creepiness. But some dudes, we want to hold straight up conversations. And you get on the bus after work late at night, you like, bruh, I just want to go home. I'm tired. I'm cold. It's late. It's dark. I don't know who you are. I really want to get home, and so, and we don't want to be rude or disrespectful, but that's what's going on. Like, that's what's happening. And then go to show that's why a lot of women I know don't try to like listen to the cat call stuff because we hear it all so often, and then you don't know how that person's going to take that cat call. And we have heard in the social media and the videos, and if you haven't, I'll talk about them a later day. But it's been a lot going on where women are being assaulted, women are being hurt, women are being all sorts of things after just a rejection, rejecting somebody, and then they're around their friends or they feeling empowered and they feel like they need to do something because you didn't made them feel low because you didn't say no, I'm not interested. So I want to say that a lot of women have been hurt and because of saying no. So anywho, Nanny, um, getting back to my story, but if you guys know, I shared it to my IG on last year. It was like early March, like literally probably like 2 weeks before they had the great shutdown, right? I was riding a BART train early in the morning. Anybody know anything about public transportation? Early in the morning, that's commuter time, that's commuter hours. And I was going from Oakland to San Francisco. Those people in the Bay, if you know anything about California, but everybody else is basically going from one busy city to a busier city. And so it's crowded. A lot of people work in San Francisco, as do I, and it's crowded. The trains are crowded, the buses are crowded. That's just normal, and everybody's in their suit or they're in their, whatever, casual wear, but people are going to work. And you always see that. They're wearing uniform, people are going to work. So it was one early morning. I think I was leaving around maybe 8 o'clock or something to that effect. And I was trying to make it to court. I had court that day at about 9 o'clock. And so anyway, I'm on the BART train and I'm dressed in my jumpsuit. I got a sweater, my court attire, like more nicer than how I normally dress. And I got my work bag. And so I'm on the BART train, as people began to get on the BART train, more and more people load up. And so it's getting more packed. I mean, from where I was standing, I didn't have no seat because there wasn't no seats available by the time I got on. So I was standing up near the door to hold on to the handle just so I can have some footing as we on this train and things begin to crowd. So things begin to crowd up, and it's not nothing unusual. Anybody know anything about going through public transportation and commuter hour is very normal. People load up. You to the point where you back to back, chest to chest, neck to neck, everybody like this, just like you just try to make sure ain't nobody sneaking through your bag, but it's very crowded. So it began to get crowded like normal. And so I naturally started having people in front of me, on the side of me, and behind me. And since I was on the door, by the door and the wall, I didn't have anybody on this side, so I just leaned on just to hold on. But yeah, I naturally just started having people, and like I said, everybody like they're going to work, people got uniforms on, nothing about it, nothing to it, and we're all riding train heading on to San Francisco. So we're heading on to San Francisco, and as we're approaching the San Francisco, like the first stop, because it goes through this tube that's like about 10 minutes long of just kind of like nonstop. And so as we're going through this tube, it's just, everybody's kind of rumbling, and everybody's close. And then right before we get to this stop, I feel something warm, like hot. I feel something hot, like hit against my lower back and butt area, like right, really like the top of my butt. I feel something hot, like hit it. And so I thought it was maybe somebody's coffee, because people hold coffees, when they ready, they're trying to go. So I thought somebody was behind me with a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, and they spilled it. I didn't trip because we had just about made it to the stop. This heat moment happened. And then boom, we had to stop. Boom, the doors open. People start flooding out. So I don't trip. I'm just like, dang, somebody spilled their little coffee. So I'm like, so I reach into my bag to get like a piece of tissue, because I'm like, okay, I gotta get this, dried up before I go to the courthouse. I still had several more stops to wait on. But as I go, I first put my hand there because I'm like, okay, is this coffee, tea? Let me see how to address this. And it was something wet and warm, still warm. And I thought that was weird. I was like, man, it's still like kind of warm, kind of hot. And it was something wet. And so I look at it because I'm feeling it. I'm like, it's not the consistency of something like a coffee or a tea. And anywho, nanny, it is ended up being some male fluid. And so I was just like, because I kind of smelled it, because I was like, wait a minute, is that what I think it is? I know it, what I think it is. I did. I was like, no. And at that very moment, I felt like that tall. That's how I felt. I felt like that. And I turned, I remembered who was behind me. And I remember how they got off the train. They had their backpack, like especially right in the front of them. And it kind of all came, that part came back to me. And I was just like, no, you didn't, you dirty dog. That's what I was to say, like you dirty dog, right? But it was just such a moment of like, and I'm a very like very conscious, I mean very like confident person, and like I'm beautiful, I'm wonderful, all this stuff, right? I'd be like, duh, it's me, you know. But I was like, at that moment, I felt like this. And I was like, heck to the no, right? And I remember being on the phone with my homegirls, heavy hitters. Shout out to the heavy hitters. And I remember we were on like on a group chat. Just I was on the phone with them as I was going to work, and I told them about what had just happened. I'm like, y'all wouldn't believe what this. And they were like, you got to report it. And I stayed on the train. I was going down to get to my stop. And as I just felt lower and lower. When I say I felt so low, I felt low, I felt low, I felt low, low in my spirit. And I just couldn't believe it because I was like, why? Like, why would somebody do that to me? Why would you do like what? I don't know. It's like it was just so many questions. Like, what? Why? What did I do? Was it me? And then I began to look at myself. I said, was it what I'm wearing? I'm wearing a jumpsuit. Maybe I had a sweater on. It was kind of short, like right above my butt. It was like, with a zipper. I was like, is it the sweatshirt? Was it my sweat? Was it my jumpsuit? Am I showing too much of my curve? I started examining myself, and I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? I was so frazzled. I got to my stop where I normally was going. I was getting ready to go to work. I was like, let me just clean up. And I took a napkin. I just started wiping. And I was like, let me just get to work. Cause I'm like, it happened. I don't even see the guy now. I don't even, this person's probably long gone because like I said, it happened. And then like 2 seconds later, everybody was like off the train because the first stop, a flood of people just gets off because that's their stop. So I was just like, I can't even be like, oh yeah, that's the guy, nothing. So anyways, I get to my stop and my friends is like, Vanessa, you have to say something. You have to tell. Just talk to the officer, the bar officer, and let them know what happened. And the thing about it is I thought about other women. I thought about what if this guy was just not his first time? What if, I need to report this to make sure the next person doesn't get assaulted, or maybe they can check out that person ahead of time, whatever, right? Or I don't know, put up a picture. And I don't know. But at that moment, I took my friend's advice and I went on and talked to the BART police. And at first, he gave me a number and was like, hey, call this number, and tell them what happened. And you go right into the police service. So first, I talked to the BART agent, and then he said, this is the number to the police service. So while I'm on the phone to the police service, I'm actually on my way. Thank you. I'm actually on my way to work because I'm like, you know what? Like, straight grind mode. I'm like, I gotta get to work. I gotta get to court. I got a court day. I can't be late. I can't miss it. I'm going into like grind mode, not even tripping about myself. So I'm on my way. I'm walking. I'm still in the BART, getting ready to catch the elevator to go up. And I'm walking through and I'm talking on the phone with the police officer. And literally the operator, she goes and she's like, hello, I take it. And I'm like, hi, my name is Vanessa. She said, yeah, the BART agent told me that you need to report an incident. What happened? And I was like, yeah, I was on the BART. And all of a sudden, I just started crying. When I say I just started crying, I was together, y'all. I wasn't crying. I was sad, but I was together. I was like, no, I gotta go to work. I'm a G. I'm a G. I'm like, no, I got to go to work. I got things to do. And as soon as I talked to that whoever takes the line for them, like I don't know. And I began to tell her what happened. I said, yeah, I was on the BART, and then we came to the stop, and I began to cry. Y'all, I began to cry. I mean, like my soul was coming out of my chest. I just began to cry. And I knew at that moment I couldn't go to work. I was like, I can't go to work like this. I am a mess. Like inside, I need to really take time to deal with myself. Like, I'm like, I'm a social worker. I got to tell people to do this all the time. It was all of a sudden, it was like, too, I started hearing my own advice coming back to me. And I stopped at literally where I was, and I just stayed in that bar station. And the lady was like, okay. She started talking me down and calming me down. And she's like, I'm sending two officers out to see you right now. Like, stay where you are. We're gonna take this down. We're gonna report this. Like, we're gonna do what needs to be done. And I did. I stopped and I hung up with her and I called my job and I said, I can't. I talked to my supervisor, I told her what happened. She's like, oh, yeah, you can't come to work. Don't come. And I talked to the attorney who I was at meeting in court. And she's like, don't worry about it. I'll handle it. You good. Take care of yourself. And so anyway, I stayed there. I told the cops, I gave a report. Then they told me, okay, go home, go take off all of your clothes that have been soiled and put them in a bag and bring it to our office. And I'm like, what? So now I got back on the bar of where the assault happened. And now I have to take off my cute outfit. And I got some cute clothes, y'all. I was mad about that. What about and this jumpsuit? This is my second time wearing this jumpsuit. And they were like, ma'am, we want to take the evidence and we want to run a DNA and do all that stuff, right? And I'm like, wow. And I call my mom while I'm on my way because by the time I get back to the Oakland side, with mom to pick me up, and I'm telling her what happened and I'm crying. And anyways, I get back on the train, y'all, and I'm just like, it's crazy. I sit right down because now I'm like, oh, I need to sit down. I need to sit down. I can't be standing up. It was just, I don't want to be assaulted again. It was like that whole thing going through my mind, going home. And what happened was I got there, I got back home. I told mom what I needed to do. She's like, okay. I got home. I showered. I got out of the clothes. I showered. I checked because I felt disgusting. Like I felt disgusted. I felt disgusting. I felt disgusted. It wasn't, I don't have to explain it. I felt disgusting. Like, you know, I just felt disgusting. So I got home. I took the clothes off. I put them in the bag. No, trust me, I hated it happen too. but it's okay. Like it was such a crazy coincidence, just a crazy situation. I'm glad that I had trusted friends to really guide me through and to really help me. And so but yeah, I and my mom and everybody that really supported me. And so I got home, I wrapped up my clothes after I showered, I wrapped up my clothes and I put it in the bag. And then I went in and delivered them to the Bar Police Department and they said they were gonna, open an investigation. After that day, y'all, I'll be honest, I heard from them one more time. I think that was the next day where the guy was telling me he was looking at the BART tapes, the tape, the video to see if he can pinpoint the person or try to do something. Because some of the cars have tapes in them and recorders in them and all of that. And he came back with a time I did not tell him. And he was like, oh yeah, I don't see you or the guy. I said, because that's not even the time I told you I was on there. But anyway, y'all, I have to say, I have not heard anything from any of them people. Matter of fact, I called them, I think 2 days after the incident, left my name and number again, just for them to like call me, let me know something. They never did. And then a week and a half later or so, we got COVID hit. And so that became, overwhelming thing. But I want to tell each and every last person, anybody that has experienced sexual assault of any kind, whether that be whether that be rape, whether that be somebody touch you inappropriately, whether that be somebody verbally saying some things very inappropriate to you, take out time and care for yourself. Because trust and believe, you have to deal with it. You have to work through it, and you have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. Trust me, I have more sexual assault stories, sadly to say. And trust me, I let people know you don't own the right to me. You don't own the rights to me. I don't care what I'm wearing. And people want to victimize the women. And I'm telling you, I had to think back at myself. Even at that moment, I started questioning what I was wearing. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm wearing my clothes. I'm wearing what I want to wear. I can wear what I want to wear. And it should make me a target for assault, sexual assault, just because I'm wearing a jumpsuit. Honey, God gave me these. beautiful curves, honey. And I'm gonna work them and I'm gonna look good. Honey, and guess what? It still don't give nobody the right to violate my space and violate my body without my consent. And so I want to say that. I want to make that. You just have to put it right, okay? Right. I'm telling you, trust and believe. I'm gonna wear my clothes. I'm gonna look good, and it still ain't gonna get nobody the right to violate me. And that goes for any woman. That goes for any man. Because, like I said, I was talking earlier about it. Men have been assaulted as well. You know, women touching them inappropriately. Women saying are women saying inappropriate things to them. Yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. It's very serious. It's very serious. So I don't want it to be taken lightly. I don't want us to just think everything is jokey jokey. Oh, I slapped her. I did that on the butt. I did that on the breast. I did that. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. And so if I ain't said nothing else, I hope you guys all take to get consent. Speak to the person first before you go and touch them or even comment about their body or body, whatever's going on. Something you can even like it, but just say it or say, hey, you know what, I really like your outfit, or I don't know. but even if you like somebody's breast, I mean, there's a way to say everything. I don't think I don't think people have to be vulgar and all that stuff. You don't have to be all that to say nice things to people or to try to compliment somebody. There's a way to do and say all things. And so because some people have said things to me like, oh, but it's the way you say them. I have to say that. It's the way you say things. I could take quite a bit if you say it in a nice way. Like for real, for real, for real. I can take quite a few things if you say it in a nice way. That's gonna be edifying to me. Really be like, that's something cool or not. I don't know. I don't like the whole. Some people just yeah. But anywho, nanny, I think. Hold on one second, you all. All right. So we're going to have our guest speaker come on, and I will introduce her. I know y'all done heard enough of my mouth. But hey, so I know I can't wait to see Keisha either. It's been some technical difficulties. Oh, you
Hey,
are here. I know. I said, folks tired of hearing my mouth. Like,
girl,
I've
my
been
grandson, girl, came in here and unhooked everything.
oh
And
no.
I'm sitting here looking at you like, okay, when I'm going to say, hey,
Because the show must go on. But
the
like
boy did it.
I told you, Keisha, I said I'm ready at all times for whatever.
The boy did it. Hey. It wasn't his grandson. He wanted everybody to see him, but it was the baby. His mama done took him out of here. I'm sitting here
All
like,
right,
oh, it's going
let me
down.
let me give you a proper introduction. All right, everybody. So we finally have our guest speaker on. Her name is Kisha Hodges, and I tell you, she is an entrepreneur. She is a comedian. She's a mother. I mean, she is a outstanding woman, and she is a she what I met her off Instagram. I was watching your funny videos. It was a comedian part that it was I met you as a comedian, and then I found out, oh, she's an author. She's an author, like so many things. I was like, oh my God, she has so many titles and so
Yeah.
many things. She carries them with grace and she carries them with excellence. And I'm telling y'all, I am excited and I'm honored to have her on today. And so we can chit chat a little bit. Yeah, I've kind of been going on a little rant.
That's okay. That's okay. I told you, the enemy busy. Somebody gonna be free today, and here he come, try to stick me with the bumblebee. The hell the bumblebee come from? I don't know. Did my grandson come in here and kick everything apart? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I'm just sitting here, and all of a sudden the Holy Spirit said, "Honey, you need to figure something out." I'm like, "Donna, assistant, I need you. You gotta get in contact with Vanessa because something ain't right."
Well, thank you. I'm glad you kept pushing because that's what it's all about, really, is
Yeah,
keep pushing.
yeah,
Keep
yeah.
pushing to keep moving forward. Like, don't let these obstacles stop us. So I'm glad that you kept going on today.
Yes, yes.
So I was talking about sexual assault. I
Okay.
know you were listening and hearing. Did you have any experiences yourself that you felt like you would like to share on today on that topic?
That's girl, such a hard, touchy um subject for me.
Yeah,
That thing make me want to just go to prison for the rest of my life. I'm okay with that. I
yeah,
really feel like deep down inside, all child molesters and all rapists need to be set on fire. And if it was any kind of way I can do it and get away with it,
yeah,
tell you the truth, I would. Um,
yeah,
it's nothing like somebody touching you. You don't want to be touched, especially as a child. You know what I'm saying? As a
yeah,
child. Um, I was kidnapped uh,
yeah.
at 11, 10, 11, I don't know,
Wow.
um, by my father. He was a sick ass man. And because he was sick, that fucking curse that came all the way down to the kids, the grandkids, you done messed with too many people, kids, and now it's happening to our kids, happening to us, happening to our kids. That curse, it needs to be broke. It needs to be broken.
Hmm.
You know.
Yeah,
Um, but that yeah.
yeah. No, I understand. I feel you on that. When I was telling them, I was sharing with them one of my stories that most recently happened, but I definitely have stories of when I in my childhood, being assaulted. I had grown men that because I've always been full figured, I've always been obese my whole life. But men that felt like, oh, your body looked like a woman, I must can touch you like you a grown woman. Although I clearly and have stated, no, I'm a kid. No, I'm a teen, you know. Um, so yeah, I've definitely had many of those experiences. Um, even a guy for even a guy that was actually trying to talk to my mom started eyeballing me when I was 15 years old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like started look, oh yeah, your daughter and my mom caught the comment and was like, wait a minute. Oh no, you have to go.
Yeah.
She was like, you have to go. Oh
Yeah.
no, you're
Yeah.
not. No, no, no.
It's a
Yeah,
sad thing to me, females, period.
yeah,
They're just not safe, you are born a female. You're gonna have to fight,
yeah.
especially for your body. You just gonna have to fight for your body, you
It's
know.
sad,
And
it's sad but true. It's sad.
it's very sad. You think that you protect your kids. I'm talking about I was so mentally messed up. I followed them to school. I got a job at the school because
Yeah,
I was afraid to leave them around any men, anywhere, even school. I was there every day. Um, but it don't work though.
yeah,
Watch them like a hawk. It don't work. The minute you close your eyes, somebody gonna touch your children.
yeah,
Now, and you're dealing with somebody who has been through it like me.
yeah,
Um, it's easy for me to want to kill you and try to kill you because
yeah,
I'm still having flashbacks. I'm still having PTSD. I'm still dealing with my own stuff. So
yeah,
you're making me relive it,
yeah,
which I don't want to do.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So just in them some kind of way.
Yeah.
God just won't let it happen. I talked to God. I said, nah, you don't let Moses kill people. You don't let David kill people. Now, you're going to just stop me.
Per the topic today.
What's wrong with you? Look,
Look, per the topic
come on.
today, but nobody got killed.
Take a couple of them out. Just a couple of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's sad. It really is. But it made me angry. It made me mean. Um, that's why I caught those attempted murder cases. I don't know what it is right now today to be in love with no man because I didn't keep him around long enough. If I had
Yeah.
the money to buy the sperm, I would have bought it to have all my children.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I didn't have the money. So I would sleep with men, get pregnant, and send them on their way because I couldn't trust you for a second.
Wow. Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I still don't. I'm so celibate and child. I love it because hey, I had sex to have children. Now maybe I do it for a couple of dollars or something, but never no pleasure.
No, I feel it.
I think it's nasty. I'm still mentally jacked up when it comes to that.
Yeah.
No, don't. It's just nasty to me.
Yeah. And you're right. Once it happens, especially in your youth, um, once it happens, especially in your youth, it definitely has an impact on how you are as an adult. So definitely how I move around the world. Too, I say to me too. I definitely had thoughts of wanting to kill people.
Yeah.
Um, Definitely had thoughts of wanting to kill somebody. But actually, and I'm gonna share this on this platform. Somebody that sexually assaulted me and definitely did me some harm seriously. Um, Died of cancer last year? The end of 2019. No, it was actually the beginning of 2020. I found out through somebody of a friend of somebody that had somehow, anyway, the word got back to me that that person died of cancer. And I have to say, a part of me was glad.
Yeah, that's natural.
I, it got that, and I'm telling you, it hasn't been maybe 20, yeah, about 20 years since the incident. Maybe no, a little more than 20 years. No, about 20 years from the incident. But I felt a peace, and I didn't even know that I didn't have that peace. But I felt a peace knowing that that person was not living anymore.
Yeah, that's how it go.
Yeah.
A lot of women can go to therapy. Somebody asked me, "Do I ever want to get married?" No,
Yeah.
never. Until God healed my mind. No. Um, most
He
most women
he gonna touch it. He gonna heal your mind.
no, he gonna have to because it ain't going down. Most women that's been abused like that, uh, unless you go to therapy, a whole lot of deep therapy, medicine, and all that, you you probably won't get no peace until that person is dead,
Mm,
and that's everybody.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just won't. If you go to a psychiatrist, a psychologist, they'll tell you, well,
Yeah.
you might not never get no peace until that person is dead. You know, and
Yeah.
that's just natural stuff, and it still hits you years later, 10, 15, 20. See, I asked God, I asked God to, like somebody walked up to you and said that person died. I asked God to kill him.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
today, you know, I'm begging you to kill him because I'm gonna get a whole lot of joy if you do that.
Wow.
That's me right now. I've been in therapy for 30 years, and that right there, I cannot shake.
Yep.
You know, I can't shake it. Nothing gonna work. Nothing. I look at all men like they're nasty, except my sons and my grandson.
Mm.
You
Wow.
know.
No, I mean it's hard. I see Shaniqua Anderson. I mean, I hate this. And I mean, like I said, it's different for everybody. I would definitely suggest that you know, seek therapy and of course pray and keep God at the forefront of it. But I mean, some people, I mean, I I I have to say, like I said, I was 30, I was actually 40, 39 or 40, somewhere around there when I found out the person that assaulted me died. But I had already forgiven it. I have to say that I had
Yeah.
already
Yep.
forgiven it. I had already been through therapy. I already prayed to God about it. God had already spoke to me about it, and I had already forgiven them. So I was living my life, but it was still like when I heard that person, that I was like, I still felt a peace. It was still like this peace that I didn't even know was there came over me. So
Because
there's
you
a
still
part
deal
of,
with it. Because you still deal with it. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You still deal with it no matter what.
no
You
matter what.
just do. Um, Somebody asked me how did I feel when my father passed away. Uh, God is amazing, especially when you have a relationship with him and you
Yeah.
can hear from him. Like my father was a sick man, mentally and physically. Like he was always sick in and out the hospital, about to die. So
Mm,
he would always say, "Go and find my daughter Kisha. I want to talk to my daughter Kisha." And I would never go to the hospital to see him. So this one day, you know, my phone rings. Somebody says, um, "Your father just had a heart attack." This feeling came over me like he ain't never gonna never leave that hospital. I could hear God say, "Go." That time I went. When I walked in, God said, "You'll never see him again." My auntie, she passed away earlier last year. She said, "Keisha, go in there and pray for your father." I said, "I'm not going in there. I'm
mm,
praying for him out here. I'm not going in there. I'm not touching him. I don't want to see him. None of that."
wow.
Um, I prayed because she said it. Evidently, God put it on her heart for me to do that.
Yeah.
But I wasn't going in there. And I knew that he wasn't coming out of there. But he
Mm,
called me the day before. And most of the time, I'm real disrespectful. Like, dude, get off my phone. I hate you. You know, I want you to die today. But when I got ready to open my mouth and say something nasty, God said, "Don't say a word."
mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I figured out why. So the man died without thinking I hated him because
Wow.
I didn't bite back that day.
Yeah.
And he was dead 24 hours later.
Wow.
You know, so I love being able to hear from God.
Yeah. Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Move when he say move. I'm a changed person,
That's it.
you know, but a rapist ain't safe around me. I ain't that changed. I ain't that changed.
Okay. Okay. So trust and believe. Trust
You
and
know,
believe.
you know.
Yeah, I don't, it does something to me as well.
I'm telling you.
That's why I work with young people, a lot of young people that come from that background. I work really hard because it's dear to my heart to see that they grow, to see that that we learn ways to get through it and so that they can live a productive life. So I
Right.
get it. Uh-uh.
Every bad decision uh, that I made was because of how I grew up. Every bad decision. Um,
Yeah. It does. A lot of because sometimes it's hard for us to process what we should be doing because we still processing what happened before. So it's hard for us to in the now time to be processing like, oh, yeah, I should be going to school or like, staying focused. And I see it a lot with my kids that I work with. The behaviors, they always talking about the behaviors is off the hook and they going great,
yeah.
but I'm like,
Right.
they still processing what happened to them when they was little. That's what you gotta understand that. Like, yeah, you may see a 15, 16, 17-year-old, 18-year-old, but they're still processing what happened to them when they were 5 and 6 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they can't, move forward.
I said, you know what? I used to jump. Girl, I wanted my mother. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember jumping down the stairs trying to break my own leg. I do all kind of shit, try to get attention, just hoping, just take me back to my mother.
Yeah.
Dude, while I'm here, I don't want to be here. I'm talking about angry kid. I fought every day. I was an honor student. I fought every day. And that was one thing that pissed me off. Nobody never sat down, like you said, and said, let me talk to this kid. What's going on? What's wrong? Nah. Nobody. She just bad as hell. That was it. She just mean. She fight every day. That was it. Nah. And then on top of that, dealing with all of those things, I didn't have no hair. Then the kids call me bald headed. Girl, I beat so many people ass they call me bald headed. And it was true. I had no hair. Who wanna die today because they call me bald headed?
No.
Crazy, girl.
Oh my gosh. You like, that's too much. And they call you bald. Look at
right. I got to be over here and be called bald headed. Somebody got to get it. Who want to get in the ring with me today?
Somebody.
Girl, stay in the principal's office. Stayed in there. I was just waiting for anybody to just say, what's going on?
Yeah.
How can I help you? What's wrong?
Yeah.
I love kids. I love them. I was riding down the street one day. Little girl, I didn't even realize that it was a school. I just saw a teenage girl running and a white man chasing her. Girl, you better not put that child in my car.
Wow.
White man jumped in the car too. I said, well, y'all both going to hell with me, because guess what? You ain't going nowhere with her.
Yeah.
Another little lady come flying out the building. I realized it's a school. I said, okay, I'll take her back. And I got out, and I wanted to make sure, what's the problem here? The principal.
That's right. That's right.
This is a school for special kids. They got issues. So, and she's just a little upset right now. So she was trying to run away, and he was chasing her. Y'all better tell me something.
Exactly.
Y'all better tell me something,
Like, it looks suspect to me.
It did. And your spirit be sensitive.
Yeah.
After it happened, you can pick up on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The saddest thing to me is to see a woman who feels as though she got to have a man, she need him, and her daughter's running around and he trying to get with her daughter, and she acting like she don't see that shit. You see that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you hadn't been through it, you can see that.
That's right.
But you're really sensitive to it when it happens. Yeah.
No, that's real. And you're right. So many people, they see it, but they try to disregard it. Oh, no, it's not what I'm seeing. Oh, no. Listen to that intuition. Listen to that, what God is giving you. And he puts that in that, like I said, the intuition or that wherewithal. He lets you know, like, this person ain't right. And yeah, what you feeling is true.
It's
because
right.
It's not okay.
All the way right. What you feeling is all the way right.
Yeah.
I just believe God give mothers this special kind of something.
Yeah.
I don't care how you trying to act like you don't know what the hell is going on. God give mothers a special sense of stuff.
That's right.
You know what's happening to your child. You know what's happening under your roof.
Yeah.
Even if you don't address it, God will show you some kind of way.
Yep.
No. I messed my first set of kids up. They were so scared of me, they wouldn't tell me nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was too busy trying to protect them. But I scared the hell out of them at the same time. It took until last year for me to realize you done scared them so bad they don't want to tell you nothing.
Yeah. Because you, or like you said, overprotective, they end up trying to protect you by not telling you what everything is going on, because they fear that you're going to definitely hurt somebody.
And that pissed me off so bad. Ooh,
yeah.
That pissed me off so bad. You need to tell your mother everything. You got to tell your mother everything. I don't care. Tell her everything.
Yeah.
Satan is he got a job to do.
Yeah.
He's gonna do it. Something happened in my family, honey. Just
Yeah.
the day after Christmas, just when I was cool, I done wrote 3 books. I'm done. I'm good. I'm Minister Kisha. I ain't gonna hurt nobody no more. The day
Wow.
after Christmas, 2020. Satan kicked me all the way in my gut.
Wow.
And I have never wanted to taste blood and kill nobody as bad as I wanted to that day. I'm
Wow.
sitting here mad now that I didn't get a chance to kill that person. I'm
Mm-mm.
telling you a lie. God know I'm not telling no lie. I want your heart to take its last beat in my hand after what I heard
Yeah. Oh yeah.
in my house. So I'm like, when do it end?
Yeah.
I looked at my baby. I said, you didn't want to tell nobody because you thought I was going to jail.
Somebody said, "Don't write the book. I finally did it."
Hey, listen. That night, my friend who stopped me from leaving this house and called the police sat on the couch and said, all right now, I don't want you to write that book saying he put his feet up, crossed his feet on my ottoman. I don't want you to have to write that book and say, I finally done it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that book waiting on me. I probably will write a book saying I finally done it, but it's going to be I finally beat your ass, Satan.
That's right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? Because you and your little tricks, what you thought you had for me. That's the only thing he got up on us. You know what I'm saying? Is he know our future and we don't.
Yep.
So he don't want us to see what God got for us.
That's right.
Just how prosperous we gonna be. Just how God about to tremendously bless you. He don't
Yep.
want to see that. He don't want you to see that.
Oh
So
yeah.
he coming with it. He coming with all the hate that he can get.
Yep.
Only thing he got on me is my temper. I ain't never dealt with nothing else, dude. You stupid. And the minute I master that, fool, you got nothing on me.
Yep.
And I fight every day. I wake up every day to fight that. I got a friend, she is like 76 years old. I love hanging with older people, always have. And we go out together. She's like, girl, you should see how you look at men. He nasty, all of them. Don't say nothing to me. And she cracks up. She love it. She love how I look at them. She love how I ignore them. She love it. And I be cracking up at her because she cracking up at me. But that's
Okay.
how I feel. And sometimes, I feel like it's sad. I really feel like that. I could go the rest of my life without a man touching my finger, toe. Don't pour me a glass of water. Don't do nothing.
Yeah.
Stay over there. I'm still here. I don't want no girlfriend, but I'm just saying, you stay over
Yeah.
there, I stay over here.
Yeah.
You understand? It's gonna be me and Jesus, dog, till I leave here. That's how I
Yeah.
feel. Does God do something different? I don't know what his plans is for my life. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I know how I feel. And
Yeah.
it's sad. Because if I lay down with somebody tonight, I swear I would feel like they raping me.
Mm.
So why would I take somebody through that?
Yeah.
Nope. Can't do it.
Yeah. No, I understand. I understand. It definitely takes prayer. It takes, it takes a lot of work and a lot of mental work and prayer. And you definitely, I'm telling you, you would not know it. And I'm encouraging everybody, please go out and buy her book. It is buy all the books, but definitely
Thank you. All
go
three.
buy her
All
book.
three.
I didn't kill anyone yet. No, no, I didn't kill anyone by Kisha Hodges. It is on Amazon where you can go and you can put her name in the search and it's gonna say Kisha Hodges book because she got a bunch of books on over there. Please go and purchase her books and go hear her awesome true life story. Trust me, we just nicked the a chip of the iceberg. We just was talking about one specific topic, but she has many in her book where she's gone through so much throughout her life. And so definitely it's a testimony. It's a testimony.
Yes, honey.
It is
Yes,
a
yes,
testimony.
yes.
And so, you sharing your testimony is going to help deliver so many people, period. So your life is already a testimony, is already an example, is already what God has called you to do is you walking in your purpose.
I
My
really
purpose
hope
over
so.
here,
I,
and
I
so
hope.
everything else God is going to set in order. Everything else for your life, He's going to set in order. And so I appreciate you again. Like I said, I'm honored to have you here, and definitely tell the people where they can reach you, or
You know,
any questions and answers as well. But tell the people where they can see you, where they can reach you.
okay. On Instagram, the kids set all this here up for me. Let me think. Uh, at Lady Bombay Writes, Instagram, and Instagram, the real Lady Bombay, and Facebook. Is it Kisha, the author, Hodges, something like that. That's it. I think that's it. You know, I refuse to get social media. My baby's like, Mom, you have to, you have to do this. You
Yeah,
have to do this. And she just set it all up and like, here, play with this. God fell in love with it.
yeah.
I
Trust
love
me,
stuff.
your stories, your honey, the Lady Bombay be hitting. You be y'all on y'all trips, you and your home girl, y'all having y'all out, everything be funny. I be like, what is going on over there? I be wanting to go over there. I need to be at your house.
Everybody say that.
You be having cookouts, you be having all the stuff going on.
My keys in my car, in my pocket.
I'm gonna make my way to Ohio.
You
I'm gonna
gotta
make
come.
my way.
I love it. I love cooking. My body is said, take your time now. It might used to be I cook 2 hours, now it take about 5. Um, creeping, But I want to do it. I love it. And I love making people laugh. I got a show if any of my Clevelanders is there, watching us today. I have a
Yeah.
show coming up on May 22nd.
Oh,
And
May 22nd.
it's like a post Mother's Day show. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm so ready for it. I was gonna stop doing shows, period. I wasn't doing no more. I was done, didn't want to be bothered. Cause
Oh,
after my last show, me and my daughter was attacked by racist white people.
what?
Girl, shut up. Check the purse, Diamond. Um, yes.
Oh,
Okay. Girl, please. And I
mm,
was on fire.
wow.
It's my first time going down there to try to press charges on somebody. Come on, y'all got to lock somebody up.
Yeah,
Well, you don't
great.
know their name and you don't have any information, so we can't help you. I said, now let it have been my black ass. Looked at a hunky.
Mm.
Just looked at one. Oh yeah, shit, menace to society. I've been locked up. They hadn't left nothing of me to prove I was there. Y'all still would have found me. Y'all still would have locked me up. I started, girl, I had a hard time. I really started feeling some type of way about white people.
Yeah,
You know,
that's crazy. That's so unfortunate. But you do
somebody.
your thing, honey. Trust me. You know the devil out there looking, but you are doing your thing. I'm telling you, you are doing your thing and your cleaning service. So for the Cleveland,
Yes,
Ohio
yes,
area people, you got
yeah.
a cleaning service.
I love cleaning. I love cleaning. I love cleaning. That's what I've been doing for 11 years. Cleaning
Wow.
house, you know. And then my people get old, and then it turned into me taking care of the elderly because I
Yeah.
started out cleaning their house, but they needed more. You
Yeah.
know, I had more to give.
Yeah.
I love the elderly and I love children. It's the middle ages I ain't too sure about. You
Yeah.
don't have to worry about me hurting nobody old and hurting no baby.
Okay.
You get about 21 and older, and you cross
No,
the path, bite the shit out you.
no, I understand. Trust me. I know my lane too. I work
Yeah,
with kids and teens and young adults, so I know my lane.
yeah. I don't have no understanding to people that hurt children, and old people. I don't have no understanding to that, but it's
Yeah.
it's a fallen world that we're living in now.
Yeah.
All this wicked mess that's going on.
I mean,
It's a fallen
yeah,
world. Diamond
yeah.
on the side of my chest. Excuse me, people. Check in the Louis Vuitton, blue and white. Not on the side of the chair. Well, get your life. That's what happens when you have a whole bunch of kids. If y'all listening to me, don't have no kids.
Somebody said it's the barbecue ribs on the grill for me. I'm telling you, I forgot to also introduce her as Tammy Roman's #1 fan. Okay,
Look
she
at
had a Tammy Roman's birthday party dinner, and I was so mad. I didn't use the glass. She got glasses. You had all kind of favors made.
girl,
Everything.
yes, I love her, man. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have wrote that first book. So
Wow.
yeah, yeah. She really, I am her protege. She really has
Yeah.
inspired me, to step out and do some stuff I know I wouldn't have done.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done it, but I love her. I do.
Shout out to Tammy Roman. Go
Hey,
ahead.
Gabby. Yeah.
I'm telling you, and I love her too. I watch her all the time. I'm like, honey, I love her as well. So I understand. She's an
Mhm.
awesome woman. She always comes with the real talk. She don't sugarcoat nothing, but she
No.
love for real. And so
No.
I love her.
And
So thank you so much. Anything else to share with with the listening audience or people that may see this later on?
yes, I really want, from what I got writing the first book, um, I got a lot of people talking to me about how they haven't told anybody what happened to them. The 35, 40. Um,
Mm,
they have a child by the rapist that
wow.
they're still taking care of in their house. That's their baby. That's their child. They love.
Yeah. Oh
Um,
yeah.
still haven't opened up to nobody and talked about it. That's bad.
Yeah. It
That's bad.
is.
So if anybody listening, really, 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 you got to talk to somebody. You got
Yeah.
to tell somebody.
You
Um,
really do.
could you imagine carrying that on your back by yourself all that time?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I had a big ass mouth. I told anybody. I was 15. Who won't listen? Anybody want to listen? This what happened. That's what happened. This what happened. That's what happened in that house.
Yeah.
I was 15 when I took myself to a psychiatrist because I
Wow.
knew that I was feeling that those feelings of wanting to kill. I knew it wasn't right. It wasn't normal. It wasn't natural.
Yeah.
But I wanted somebody dead, and whoever was coming was gonna get it.
Yeah.
You know, they was, and I knew I would end up in prison for the rest of my life if God hadn't gave me no reason to not go.
Yeah.
You gotta have something that you love and care about enough, even if you don't care about yourself. Because I
Yeah.
didn't care about me. I didn't love Kisha at all. Because ain't no possible way that you can go around here and keep trying to kill everybody and think that you're not gonna end your life with theirs.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because that's what happened.
Yeah.
So I went and got me some help.
Yeah.
They just put you on all this medicine, you sleep all the time, and then you realize this last time I got locked up, I said, you know what? I ain't taking that medicine no more, Lord. I ain't
Yeah.
taking, I'm not. Because I want to be able to have a confrontation with somebody and not want to kill
Yeah.
them, not have to run into the cabinet and pop 2 or 3 pills in order not to kill them. Because
Wow.
it doesn't make any sense. Oh, straight to the cabinet. Because if I don't take these pills, God program myself. If I don't take these pills, I'm killed.
Oh
Now,
yeah.
older and wiser, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Self-control is what God taught me.
Yeah.
That's what I heard from God. You gotta have some self-control.
You
That's
got
one of the
to.
fruits of the spirit.
Ooh.
And you can't control yourself. How horrible are you as a person?
Yeah.
This is why we have so many unwanted babies.
Ooh.
You run around here can't control your little funky booty.
Help us,
That's just
Lord.
it. That's just it. You know, I'm gonna give it to whoever want, give it to whoever. Okay, I got to have it. Now you got a baby you don't want. Then we got a whole lot of babies that's dead because y'all done killed them, throwing them
Yeah,
all down the stairs, up against the wall, drowning them because you just had a moment where you could have just controlled yourself,
that's right.
and you ain't do that. Now God said, I got work for you. You work for me.
Yeah,
You cannot continue to be like that. I'm not gonna have it. And you know when it's God. My sister called me. I called home from jail. My sister said, she must be high. Look how calm she is over the phone.
wow.
I said, nah, I ain't had this time. God said, this between me and you, and this is it.
Yep.
We ain't doing this no more. So I said, okay, whatever you say. Now, I don't think anybody done made me mad enough to break their face. I told you last December, baby. Ooh, do you
Wow.
know who child you messing with, nigga? I don't even love myself.
Woo.
Want you dead for messing with mine.
Yeah.
Just because you changed don't mean the world give a shit. Don't mean that this stuff ain't gonna keep coming to you. Nobody care about you changing but you. And it's hard.
Yeah.
It really is. It's something that's that simple.
Yeah.
Control your temper is so hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you know you can get mad, but when you got mad and it turned into anger, and that anger turned into rage, and it reached here,
Yeah.
you could feel. That's why it ain't healthy. Think about it.
Yeah.
Everybody done got mad enough till their heart dropped. They start shaking.
Oh
That's
yeah.
healthy.
No, it
You
ain't.
done been just that mad till your heart done dropped. You shaking like a leaf. You know you can kill somebody. I was in jail with a girl. I could tell. I read people's spirit. The girl was such a sweetheart. You could tell she ain't got no business being there with us. She said he just wouldn't stop beating me.
Mm.
And so one day I just was running from him, and he was close behind me, and I saw some scissors on the counter, grabbed
Mm.
him, turned around, and did like this, stabbed him in the heart, dead. Now this
Wow.
girl, sweetheart, ain't
Wow.
bothered nobody, don't want to fight nobody. I can tell she don't want to fight.
Wow.
Now you got to go to prison.
Woo.
That kind of stuff I don't understand. But you got a choice to make because
Yeah.
the first time, let me tell you something, it get easier. See, the first time somebody punch you in your face should be the last time. Because the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth time, it get real easy for them to punch you in your face.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
tried it. I tried the little date somebody, have a baby, live in the house thing. It lasts for about 3 months. Mm-mm. He made
Wow.
me mad, girl. When I got done slicing him up, you would have thought I was Zorro. And that wasn't enough because by then I'm really ready to kill you.
Yeah.
All he did was this. He just mugged me. I ain't have a scratch on me. I cut him up. You hear me when I say I cut him up? Went and
Oh
got the gun and started shooting at him in broad daylight. Could have killed anybody.
yeah.
I told God that day I can't live with nobody. That was 30 years ago.
Wow.
The man live with me. You can't come around here. No.
Yeah.
I know me.
Yeah. And that's an important fact to know you, know yourself.
You know, a lot of times you put yourself in situations that you don't have to be in.
Yeah.
I could have stayed with him. I'd end up killing him. For what?
Yeah. Oh no.
Cool. I'm cool. I'm going to raise my children. I'm
Yeah.
going to sit down somewhere. Satan is busy and smart and crafty. I didn't start drinking till I was 35.
Oh
And
wow.
I couldn't sleep. Even with the psych meds, it wasn't working no more. I just could not sleep. And you are crazy when you can't sleep.
Yeah.
I needed rest. So I drank some. That's how I got the name Lady Bombay. I drank a shot of Bombay. Went to sleep, slept all night. I said, ain't this something? Let me get some more of that. Tearing it up. Then I started mixing it with the psych meds. Danger, danger, danger.
Yeah, that is.
High as hell every day. But I slept every night. That was Satan tricking me. Straight tricked me. I caught 2 cases in 1 week.
Wow.
You're going to this jail, they're gonna pick you up, take you to this jail. You're going to court in this city, you're going to court in that city. It's not cool.
Wow.
It's not. And so that's how I got the name Lady Bombay. My papa would be like, uh-oh, here come Lady Bombay.
Wow.
I said, I like that name.
But you didn't shift it around though. Because it could be Lady Bombay the killer. It could be Lady Bombay the, out here still in the streets. I mean, it could be so many other negative things, but you
Yeah.
shifted it.
Yeah.
The Lady Bombay, you're a comedian, you're
Yeah.
a mother, you're an author of multiple books, you are an entrepreneur of multiple businesses. I'm telling
I
you,
love it.
like
I
you,
love it. I
yeah,
never would have thought to see me because I knew for sure that my temper would just end my life. I never thought that I would get to the point where I could control my temper and get everything that God had for me. Satan, I had so much. I lost everything.
yeah,
Right now, I feel like I'm in the valley low. I'm like, oh God, my house, my kids, my cars, everything, my freedom, everything. I lost it all.
yeah.
And
Oh,
now I'm in take back season.
that's what I say. Wait a minute. Let's talk about what God has recently blessed you with. Because I was on your page, sis. I saw a new truck. I was like, sis roll on a new truck. And
And
what else you got? Go ahead and talk
the
about what else God has blessed you with.
officer. Now let me tell you, all I wanted to ever do, and it might seem funny to somebody else that can do it, that can get it. I've always wanted to work where I had a desk. But every job that I would apply for, they run my fingerprints and say, no, hell no, you ain't working for us. You get mad and kill people. The boss wouldn't be safe. And so I was like, I just want a desk. I sat on the porch, I cried. I went down there trying to seal my record. They said, no, it's too dangerous. We're not going to seal your record. Wow. And I cried on the porch for a whole hour. That was 3 years ago. So I just woke up about 5 days ago, and God was like, go get your own office space and your own desk. You can run your business out of there.
See?
When I flew down there, I was like, I want an office space. I want to run my business out of here. I need a desk and a chair of my own.
See?
It was all God because the lady, I said, you going to do a background check? She said, I'm not going to do no background check. She said, hurry up and bring me the money back because everybody wants this space.
Woo!
Nothing but God.
Nothing but God.
And I can't help but think if you had heard God the first time and done it his way the first time, you wouldn't be starting over this time. How much of my stuff that I done delayed because I was acting a fool? How many of my blessings that I missed because I was acting a fool? And I just, girl, I sat in that window and I looked out that window and I thanked God. And I flashed back to the last time I was locked up and I looked out the window and I cried and I said, where are you?
See?
Don't leave me.
Mm.
He had never left me.
Nope.
This time I looked out the window and said, thank you.
Yeah. The window of your own office. Of your own office building.
Give me my key. My key. My stuff.
I'm excited and I'm putting God with you, sis. I am excited. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. I'm telling you, you've been a blessing to me. I strolled you. I don't know how I came across your page because it's like but I came across on your comedy. Yeah. I came across your page and I'm telling you, I have been enjoyed gets to move in Wednesday. Can't wait to help. Oh, look, it's a willing worker. Yeah, she said she been moving in all weekend long. She been moving in. And I said, I'm so grateful and thankful. And I saw that new truck too. I said, man, she got a new truck. It's nice too.
Girl, I was like, I remember being a young mother,
Yeah.
and if I thought about it, really, I didn't even have to ask God for it. If I thought about it, He gave it to me. Again, I had an older friend, and she was like, "Girl, if if you ask God for anything, it be in your driveway." So I got the house built, and I had 2 new vehicles in the driveway. People will hate the school that I was at. Like, how she do this? No possible way. We know she's a single mother. We know she's not married. We know she worked here. We know she's not making no money. How did she do that? She didn't do that.
Yeah.
God did that.
Yep.
Gave
God.
me everything, everything, and you gotta believe it. See,
Yeah.
that's the thing. People want everything, but they don't even believe it for themselves.
That's it.
I used to in the car go to these houses that they were building and stood on that land and said, "I am going to get me a house built."
Yeah.
I mean that, and I won't go stop till I got one.
Hmm.
Everybody else was paying $20,000 and $30,000 down. I paid $700 to get my house built.
Oh man.
You know,
That's nothing but God. You know
yeah,
that's just God.
that's him. That's him. So now, I'm like, I'm getting all my stuff back. Satan, you crazy.
Look at that. In your house, your car, your business. God just and I just
I
see
would
more.
have never seen it.
I
I,
know God's gonna continue to bless you. Because one thing else I want to say too, I want to know that I saw on your page, not only are you a family person, not only are you funny and comical, but I remember during COVID, you dedicated your life, oh my God, to every day making sure people had meals. You went to the school, and I believe either you were
girl,
in school or the
every,
senior. All I know every day you was getting up and
yes,
making meals. You was making meals and packing them lunches together and making sure people had food to eat during
yes.
the COVID pandemic.
Sign
And so
up.
you got people. I want to say this, like, you've gone through so much, and I want people to please read your books, because so many people make up excuses after excuses about why they can't do, how they can't do. I've been through this and I've been through that. And
Mhm.
trust me, we know as well as anybody else, you definitely go through some things in life, but you gotta lean on the strength of Christ
Yes, yes,
to get yourself through it, and then
yes.
also keep moving forward to your purpose. And so
Perfect.
and not forgetting about people that are in need. And you have dedicated your life. I saw you the whole pandemic, getting up early, making meals for other people, making sure people got fed, making sure
Yeah,
people got
yeah.
fed. And you volunteered. I want to add that. You volunteered. That
Girl,
means
everybody thought I
nobody
worked there.
paid you a dime.
Everybody thought I worked. All the workers, they thought I worked there. All the workers thought I worked there. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody paid you a dime for months. It was months. How long was it? It was a
It
while.
was the whole summer. It was the whole summer. Yeah.
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 Nobody paid you a dime. And you got up there every day like somebody was giving you a paycheck.
I did. I
You got
did.
up there every day like somebody was giving you a paycheck. And so
Was
God
my boss.
rewards
And
our diligence. He rewards when we are looking out for other people. He sees us. He
yes.
sees us. And so in that, I said, I'm thankful and I'm grateful for
Yeah.
everything God has done for you and what God has done for me. I told people I was going to give a surprise. So I am sitting here in my new, so those of you who are viewing, or those of you that see this video after you, y'all get the honor of knowing that I have purchased me my first condo. I'm officially a homeowner.
Girl.
It is now
Honey.
been a little over a week, and I am grateful. I am grateful, and I'm thankful because I'm like, this is
Oh,
nothing
hey,
but God.
Leah. Oh, hi.
Yes. See, she sounds like that. You want to get it. If you want to do something, you got to get it done. Yeah, God
Oh,
always,
yeah.
He does reward us, Shay. Yes, He does.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
He does. Trust me, I am the first one in my family, my immediate family, to own a home. I've always been raised in rental properties. My mom, mom, dad, everybody's always been renting. But God has blessed me to be the one to own a home.
Oh,
And so for
oh,
that, I'm grateful and I'm thankful. And so I just, and like I said, I'm honored to have you here on this platform. And Miss Hodges, we will definitely come back because we want to talk about more topics. We want to talk about the other books.
All the other books. Yes,
So keep
yes,
this combo going because
yes.
I love this relationship. I love your heart. It's
Thank
nothing but pure. It's nothing but God sent to just even put us together.
you.
I'm telling
Yes,
you, you just sparked me ever since I saw you. And so this is something that's not going to stop. We're going to keep moving. We're going to keep
yeah,
forward. So
yes.
again, those that wanna those that want to connect with Kisha, she is on Instagram at the Lady Bombay. I myself, she's also on Facebook. You said at
Yeah, I think the girl's name, the Keisha, the Arthur Hodges, I believe.
okay,
Or they
Keisha
can
the
always give
Author
me an email.
Hodges.
Send me
Or,
an email. It's Keisha
okay,
M. M is Mary. That's my name. Keisha M Hodges at Gmail.
okay, that's
I
all
answer all my emails.
at Gmail. And then also you can see her books on Amazon. Just type in the search engine Keisha Hodges book, and it's gonna come right on up. And all her books and everything. And you can see me at Vanessa in Purpose on Instagram, Vanessa in Purpose on Facebook, Vanessa in Purpose
Thank
on
you,
TikTok,
Sean.
and also Vanessa in Purpose of my website,
Sweet
www.vanessainpurpose.
baby, big and I love you. I love
And
you.
thank you so much. So happy for her. God bless. Yes, we are so happy. We're grateful. So over here, Vanessa in Purpose, we love Keisha Hodges, and we're going to continue to build this relationship. And I hope that somebody was blessed. I know somebody was blessed because
Yes,
it's trying to stop
yes.
us from our technology, the
That's
all sorts of
right. That's right. If my grandson left me, kicked me out the dang on interview, listen. The main thing before I go for real, I'm so serious when I say, don't hold that to yourself. Don't hold the abuse to yourself. Don't hold the molestation to yourself. Don't hold the rape to yourself. Talk to somebody, get the help. Because you're only killing yourself internally when you hold that stuff in and you just become angry as hell.
That's right.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hold it. You
It's
right.
not good.
I
It's,
want to share too a domestic violence, the National Domestic Violence Hotline number, just in case people need somebody to talk to, and they're out there. This is national, so you can call this 1-800-799-7233, and that's 1-800-799-7233, and that's the National Domestic Violence Hotline, where you can speak to anybody, whatever city or state you are from, and get some help and get some assistance. They can point you in the direction of somebody local, as well as just hear you out and just hear what's going on and kind of give you some resources. But
yeah.
we don't want people to feel like you got to keep this to yourself. All
No,
right.
no,
So
no.
God bless you. We
I
love you
love you
all.
guys.
Thank you so much for watching and listening. See you next month, y'all. Bye. Peace.